have a couple more examples to share from live readings that I did where it was just one question. So someone asked me about a cat in their home. They gave me the cat's name and they said, "Why does this cat keep scratching at me?" Now, when I tuned into the cat, I said, "Why are you doing this to mom?" Simple question, right? This cat was like, "That is not my mom." So when I told the person on the live, I said, "You're not mom, are you?" And she said, "No, I'm the roommate." And I said, "Well, there's your answer. You're not mom." So he doesn't really care. I'm getting some very sibling energy. So it's kind of like, how your siblings will kind of pick at you and, "Mom, they keep poking at me," because this cat was swatting at her all the time when they lay on the couch. And sometimes on lives, even though it's a live reading, I may tell people that they have to sit with the message because it might not make sense right away. So if I've done a live reading and it's been a real quick question, I've told people, like, reach out to me if you figure it out later because I'd love to hear the result, right? There was one person that was asking about it was a dog that had passed in spirit. Um, and she was asking if she was sending her any signs. And the dog said yes. Now, the dog showed me an image of a bird, and I kind of recognized the bird, but I wasn't quite sure what it was, and I had to look it up because this was a reading I did on my own time, and then I posted it into the threads, and it was a gray bird with yellow on it, and then it had like orange cheeks. And so I looked that up, and that was a cockatiel. I was thinking that the sign that this dog was sending her mom was maybe a neighbor had a bird, or the family was thinking of adopting a bird, and she would see that bird talking or something that the bird would do would make sense to her. And the mom said, no, it didn't resonate at the time. So a week later, she posted a photo of this. It was one of her dog's toys from the prior year. It was a Christmas gift. So messages don't always resonate right away. Sometimes you have to sit with it and it'll make sense later. To learn more about readings that I've done, make sure to like and follow for more. Oh, and don't forget, sometimes messages don't make sense right away because it's a lot of information to absorb all at once. And you get so caught up in the moment, your brain might freeze a little bit. And it's totally okay to take the time to think about the reading and come back to it later.